Look more at that story, and it basically says that Phumzile Mbatha cried uncontrollably as she recalled how her two sons died from suspected food poisoning. Mbatha's three sons started vomiting and complaining of stomach cramps on Tuesday afternoon. Two of them died and one is now receiving treatment at a local hospital. And on Wednesday, the Gauteng Department of Education confirmed that leftovers from a tenant's pup and meat meal the children had were collected for tests by health officials. They were rushed to the clinic after they started vomiting and complaining of cramps. Such a sad story. It really, really is. So that's what they're leading with there. Also, a very sad day it was yesterday. Colleagues of the three firefighters who died on duty last week while fighting a fire in the city building came together for the memorial service for their fallen comrades in Johannesburg on Wednesday. That was yesterday, and a very, very sad moment it was for these firefighters to bid farewell to their colleagues, and you can only imagine what the families are feeling as well. There's also a picture of Prince, suit too expensive for a prince. So we look a little bit more at that. Here's the story. Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi wrote this one, actually. He said, "I am saddened by the continued public controversy being created over the personal matter of a suit which was made for my 90th birthday celebration. I did not commission the suit, nor did I expect to receive such a magnificent kindness from Mr. Janak Parekh. On his own initiative, Mr. Parekh designed the suit for me, and eventually he became aware of my admiration for his Eastern apparel, which I've been purchasing for years from Mumbai through a shop in London." So if you want to read that, IFP leader Mangosuthu Buthelezi talks about this the suit that caused quite a stir at his 90th birthday party. All right, we move on to the Citizen now, and again that same story and a beautiful picture of these firefighters kneeling and paying their last respects to their fallen comrades yesterday after that fire. It really is a sad story. There's also a story focusing in on "We'll step up land invasions." That's Juju saying EFF leader Julius Malema says his supporters will increasingly seize land to pressure government. That's one of the stories, and this is another story on the front page saying there was no water in the government building that went up in flames last week, and a firefighter says they had to fight the blaze in which three of his colleagues died with their bare hands. That's a very sad story. You can read the details there that the Citizen focus on. And then finally, Business Day. State Pension Fund may invest billions offshore. The pension fund that looks after 2 trillion on behalf of government workers may shift hundreds of billions of rands offshore as it seeks to reduce its dependency on the local market. Gosh, okay, so that's an interesting one. Also a picture from the ceremony yesterday, and this is a firefighter is comforted at the wreath-laying ceremony held on Wednesday outside the Bank of Lisbon in Johannesburg, where three of his colleagues lost his lives. And then finally, financial sector still locks out black asset managers. This is a story we are going to be following up on in the show this morning. In fact, we've got an interview coming up about it. Black asset management firms still manage only 6% of all savings and investments and 0.8% of unit trust assets in South Africa. This is according to the latest survey on transformation in the asset management industry. Stay tuned. We've got all the details about that coming up on the program. All right, there you go. Those are your front pages that we have available to us this morning. So let's take a break. We'll see you after this with the weather report. Stay tuned.